back to my channel. Today I have the privilege of introducing to you the Blinded by the Light collection from Sista Chic Lacquer. This is her summer 2019 offering. This 5-piece collection was very kindly sent to me by Debbie. Thank you so much, Debbie, for sending these polishes my way. But as always, you guys, all thoughts and opinions expressed in this video are my own. In the description box of this video, you will find a link to her shop. As always, the link provided is not an affiliate link. I do not get commission. It is just a link to help you get to her website faster in case you're interested in checking out her inventory or shopping any of these beautiful polishes, which in fact release today, July 15. Each of these polishes is going to retail for $10 a bottle. Remember, every time you purchase from Sista Chic Lacquer, you are helping Project Rescue. A portion of the sales do go to Project Rescue. So I do want to take this opportunity to give you a big thank you from Debbie. She is very appreciative of your support. And I also want to let you know that Sista Chic Lacquer is now 10-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. So yay for a cleaner nail polish brand. Good job, Debbie, on, not just making cleaner polish, but making amazing formulas. So I'm not just going to be like, here wiggling the nail polishes around for you. Let's go ahead and look into them individually. These polishes are beautiful. I mean, just look at them. Aren't they amazing? I'm going to go ahead and just show them to you in the order in which I wore them. You might have already seen some reviews here on YouTube or on Instagram. Debbie allowed us to, start sharing them with you guys as soon as we got them. And we did get them like the beginning of July, somewhere around there, end of June, beginning of July. But I wanted to wait till the release date, to kind of refresh your memory and remind you that they are releasing today. I personally haven't watched any reviews from other YouTubers simply because I knew I had them and I needed to watch them and do my own review. So before we jump into my reviews and my personal opinions, I want you to know that I was not influenced by opinions from others. I haven't watched any of those videos for those reasons. These are sincerely my own opinions and thoughts. After I post this video, I'm gonna go ahead and watch their opinions. Of course, I want to know what they think about these polishes. Do they agree with me? Did they not? But as of now, always full disclosure with you guys. I always want to be honest with my audience. I haven't watched any of the reviews. I'm not being influenced by no one. And I did see some quick video swatches from one of Debbie's watchers on Instagram. So I'm gonna link that Instagram account in my description box for you, because I want you to go check out that Instagram account specifically. I think her name is BRIAA, but we're gonna call her Brie. I'm sorry, I should get your name. But she has amazing swatches, and she's swatched all of Debbie's nail polishes on over a white base, which is something I did not do. I swatched all of my nail polishes without a white base because that's just not the way I would wear them. I personally don't like wearing white undies. So I wanted to show you, my experience, how I would wear them. But she swatched all of her polishes with white undies. So I highly suggest that you go check out her Instagram videos. They're super short, 30-second videos. And she did an amazing job with her swatches. Plus, she has amazing nails. You're gonna really like her. If you have an Instagram, please go follow her. Again, it's another way for you to see these polishes swatch. Super quick videos, amazing swatches. So go check her out. All right, with that out of the way now, let's go ahead and get into the collection. I'm gonna go ahead and read with you what the collection inspiration is, what Debbie sent out, and it says, "Okay, ladies, get your sunglasses out. I couldn't resist. Summer heat is here, so I created some neons. You can wear this without white undies, but they really sizzle when you apply them over white." And, since she did suggest that you can wear them without white undies, I opted for that option, which is, what I'm going to share with you today. So the first polish that I put on my nails is this beautiful shade. I mean, can we take a moment? Look at this beautiful cream. This is in the shade I Want to Thump Your Melon. I love that. Look at this color, you guys. It's so stunning, so beautiful. And Sista Chic Lacquer is describing this polish as, she's a bright cantaloupe cream. If you own the OG Flip Flop Fantasy, you'll love this one. She's not a dupe, but she's very similar. And I'm sorry guys, I do not have the OG China Glaze Flip Flops Fantasy, so I cannot do a side-by-side comparison. But this polish is amazing. It had an overall very easy 2-coat formula. I did find that on one of my nails, it wanted to skip on the first coat, but I think, and I'm gonna be very honest you guys, it had to do with my application method and me getting used to the formula. So on that first application, if you get too much polish out, I had a hard time getting it to self level, so I'm manipulating it, right? And as I'm manipulating it, I noticed that it starts drying, and so that's when it wanted to skip. It dries fast, but not the way a China Glaze matte dries. You know, the China Glaze mattes dry super fast that you cannot work with them. It doesn't dry that kind of fast. It dries fast, but a workable kind of fast. I was just messing around with it too much. Once I noticed that on my first nail, I did not make the same mistake twice. So the rest of my nails, I didn't have that issue. And then on the second coat, I didn't have that issue again. So I honestly think it was my mistake, my application. I just, you know, like I always say, full disclosure, I did have that issue, but I think it was my issue, not the polish issue. 2 coats to be fully opaque. I feel like my pictures are not, sorry, I almost dropped my notes. I feel like my pictures are not very color accurate, but here, what you're seeing on my phone, at least from what I'm seeing right now at this moment, this is very color accurate. Like, it's just a beautiful shade, beautiful cream. And I mean, it has a much better formula than even my bottle's China Glaze Flip Flop Fantasy. I don't have the OG version, but my bottle Flip Flop Fantasy, this one has a much better formula. After that, I wore what's one of my favorites in this whole collection. This is in the shade Radioactive Watermelon Juice. And I mean, just look at that polish, and make sure you look at my polish and not my really bad nail polish that I'm wearing right now. This polish is amazing, you guys. And Sista Chic Lacquer is describing it as a vibrant watermelon with a ton of tiny crystal flakes. This is just such a joy to wear. This is like the easiest 2-coat formula. Again, I'm not wearing any white undies on this manis, okay? 2 amazing, easy 2-coat formula. I did absolutely no cleanup on the swatch pictures that you're seeing. It applies like butter. The shimmers add a very nice dimension to the nail. 2 coats to be fully opaque, but I can see how you have a very visible nail line. You might need 3. Of course, if you use like a white undie, I don't think you're gonna need a 3rd one. Very neon, very bright, another one. I mean, I think this is just gonna be the story with all the polishes. My camera was tripping with all my pictures. Highly recommend this one. Radioactive Watermelon Juice. It's a stunner, you guys. Definitely a favorite. After that polish, I went with Don't Eat Yellow Snow, and this is a true highlighter yellow. Sista Chic Lacquer is describing this beautiful polish as an eye-searing highlighter yellow with a ton of crystal flakes. In the shade, she leans green, but in the sun, her yellow goodness will blind you. And yep, highly agree with everything in that description. This polish, sometimes, yeah, it looks green. It's definitely a highlighter yellow though. And there's definitely a flash that maybe you can kind of see it right there, like on the edges, and it's visible on the nails, okay? There's definitely like a flash, kind of like a pinky, orangey-ish, cantaloupe-ish, melonish. I don't know what color it is that you can definitely see on your nails on certain angles. It's just so many different colors in here, but it's, you know, of course, what catches your eyes is that highlighter yellow. It's so pretty. It takes 3 coats to be fully opaque. You definitely want to let every coat dry in between though, because it's packed with those crystal flakes. In my opinion, the fact that you can get this fully opaque in 3 coats with no white undies and still get that highlighter yellow effect, it's mind-blowing. I cannot believe she managed to get that done, and with such a good formula. It is so easy to work with. Like I said, you do need 3 coats, but you know, that's kind of expected with yellows, but it's 3 like easy coats. It will end up looking a bit thick on the nail because of all the components which you were, I mean, I think you can clearly see, I mean, you can see how loaded that is with crystal, the crystal flakies, and some of them are bigger than others, as you can see. So it will end up looking kind of thick on the nail. So if you don't like that, maybe use a white Andy and then 2 coats of this. This polish comes off pretty easy. Just let the cotton ball soak a little bit on your nail. You know, just let it soak there like for a few seconds, and the shimmers come off pretty easy. They are gonna want to like hang around your skin, but not a lot of scrubbing. It's like I said, it comes off pretty easy. I'm very impressed with this one, Don't Eat Yellow Snow. If you've been looking for a highlighter yellow, I think this is a good one. I wear it on its own. I'll keep wearing it on its own. But like I said, you do have the option of wearing it over a white Andy. And the last 2 polishes in this collection are very similar, just different bases. So I really wanted to talk about them like together in a way. Let's talk about Neon Leon first, because this is the one that I wore first. And I mean, just look at this, you guys. It's so pretty, isn't it? This polish, I mean, look at that. It's so stunning. This polish is being described as a juicy lime green neon packed with aurora shards. It's weird and wacky. This one is just plain fun. Highly agree. Those shards, they're being described as aurora shards. I'm no polish maker. I'm not sure what that's about. But basically they end up looking on the nail. Some of them do end up looking holographic, as you can clearly see there. But then some of them end up just looking plain white. So that's how they look on the nail, and you'll see it on my swatch photos. This polish, like I said, I did not wear it over a white base. Can you do that? Yes. My swatch photo has 3 coats. Formula is amazing, okay? It's super easy to work with. The consistency of that base, it doesn't want to flood your cuticle. It stays where you put it. Amazing. The only problem that I have is that those shards take a little bit of manipulation, just a tiny bit. And the thing is that they all want to hang around like at the tip of your nails. So as you're like brushing them, they all want to hang around here. So that's what you gotta manipulate, that when they come down here, you kind of gotta move them around and, you know, make them stay up here, or, you know, so it takes a little bit of manipulation. Nothing crazy, nothing that's gonna drive you insane. On the first coat, it's not an issue because you're just placing the polish, right? On the second coat is when that manipulation kind of takes place, because, you know, you want to even out the base. So after some manipulation, you still need a third base to, you know, make sure you reach that full opacity, which is what I did on my swatch photos. I did 3 coats, but insert swatch photos now. You're gonna see my nails. I think they look amazing on 3 coats. Full opacity with a neon green, which is, again, with an amazing formula, this vibrant. I think that's very impressive. But on one of my nails, and I think it's my middle finger, it just looks very busy with those shards, because this polish is loaded with shards. I mean, Debbie was not playing. This polish is loaded with shards. She was not stingy. I mean, look at the bottle, you guys. She has a lot of components in there. So you are gonna get a reasonable amount of shards in there. So what I'm trying to say is, you can wear this polish in 2 coats. I think it's gonna be the best way. I think on 3 coats, you are taking the risk I took, and, you know, your nails might end up looking very busy. That is not the polish's fault. That is my fault for adding that 3rd coat. So I wanna get that clear. Had I added the white Andy in 2 coats of this, I wouldn't have had this issue with my middle nail. It was my mistake, not the polish mistake. Had I stopped at 2 coats and just manipulated that 2nd coat a little better on my middle nail, I wouldn't have had this issue either. So I just, you know, I always want to be really honest with you guys. I think these polishes were better in 2 coats. And if you have that issue where you're like, oh, I think I have too much visible nail line, which is what I had, just add that white undie. But for the consistency of this video, I didn't want to remove and wear a white undie. I just wanted to add that third coat and just be consistent. You know, that's what I wanted to do. So 3 coats of Neon Leon, and I think it looks good on all my nails except that middle finger that got very busy. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to throw out my middle finger. Yeah, beautiful polish. I do recommend it. It's stunning, you guys. If you don't have anything like this in your collection, Neon Leon is a wonderful polish. So now let's talk about like the sister of Neon Leon. This is in the shade, I think it's pronounced Klingon Blood. Klingon Blood, I'm not sure. And this is just the purple, and I mean, this is the most beautiful shade of purple, and it's practically the same thing, just different base in my opinion. Look at that. Isn't that just the most beautiful shade of purple? And I think these polishes are coming very color accurate today on my video. And this one's being described as a serious purple hot mess. She's acrylic packed with crystal shards, stunning over a white base. Again, she is recommending a white base. I did not put it over a white base, but this time, based on my experience with Neon Leon, I only did 2 coats, and boy, did it look amazing in 2 coats. This is a polish that even my husband noticed. He saw my nails this day. I wore this as a full mani. I didn't want to take it off. He saw my nails that day, and he was like, your nails look amazing. I'm like, I know. Highly recommend this one. It's so pretty. This is such, I mean, just look at the shade of purple. If you're a purple lover, you have to have this one. 2 coats, looks amazing. If you have trouble with, again, visible nail line, add that white undie. Like, she's recommending it. Add it. I didn't on my swatch pictures because that's just not, you know, that's just not my style. I don't like to add white undies. But it still covers really nice, you guys. Like, it's just, like, it's so well done. I cannot get over how well done these neon bases are. And the formula is amazing. Again, first coat lays amazing. The shards on the second coat, some of them might need a little manipulation, and when they need manipulation, it's mostly the big ones, because as you can see, there are different sizes. It's the big ones that are very stubborn. The little ones stay in their place. The big ones are the stubborn ones. So make sure you add a good glossy top coat. Also, in regards to the shards, make sure you add a really good glossy top coat, because they will stay in place, they'll stay down. But if you don't add like a really good thick layer of glossy top coat, by the next day they will want to stick up and they'll be like poking you. So make sure you get a really good glossy top coat to seal them down and make sure they're not sticking up like 24 hours later. All right, guys, so that's it. Those are my thoughts and opinion on the Blinded by the Light collection by Sista Chic Lacquer, releasing today. Thank you, Debbie, for sending these 5 beauties my way. I wish you the best of luck with this new release. And yeah, guys, available today. Don't forget, $10 each. These polishes are limited edition while supplies last. So if you're interested in checking them out, make sure you get your bottles fast. My favorite, like I said, was Radioactive Watermelon Juice. Make sure to go check out that Instagram account, you guys, to see how they look over white undies. It always helps to see different reviews. So make sure you check out all her other swatches. Lisa Handy, George's Nails. I know Moon Baby Nails also is one of her swatchers. And I don't want to miss anybody else, but please make sure you check out everybody else who has done a review on the Blinded by the Light collection. I know I will be doing the same thing as well. I know this is one of my longest reviews, but I really wanted to be thorough and just, you know, explain to you guys, you know, how I deal with polishes and my experiences, and just, I always want to be honest with you guys. I love them all. I really do. And I mean, I'm so happy that I have them. I will definitely be wearing them all this summer. So yeah, guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next one.